この番組はイスナズガレージとスペックフリークスとご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Oh yeah, what's going on? Isuna Mitch here. I'm currently working on my transmission. Wearing my gloves, okay, here. And I've tightened the pinion shaft. Pinion shaft right here. That goes onto the other side. There's a pinion there. If you can see. Yeah. Basically, you got to torque this to 75 foot-pounds. This is the shaft for the pinion going to your front differential. So I did that by locking here the with the other. There's another part that goes here actually that locks in the tooths here, the teats, to lock for the parking in parking position. And yeah, I starting to remove the oil pan, and look at this, genuine parts remanufactured for Subaru. So this tells me it's a transmission that was rebuilt for this 1992 Subaru SVX. Okay. So yeah, I'm in the process of putting this one together from various parts from another transmission. So I'll try to remove the oil pan. Actually, it's only anti. I don't know why. I need you to see what kind of gasket there is. There's going to be a lot of oil spurting out of this one, I'm sure. Just hope it doesn't make a mess. Yeah, it's only finger tight. Some bolts are only finger tight. Wondering if there wasn't any leaks from the start. Yeah, they're all finger tight. Remove those bolts. Small M6 bolts. Don't need to actually torque these bolts for the oil pan, but you gotta figure it out with your hands and 1/4 ratchets. So yeah, I hope in 2026 this project will succeed. Other stuff happening in 2026. We got the white Subaru Forester for parts. That's crazy, eh? Even when you get a car for parts, you're looking around it and you're like, I could make this drivable, but I have too many projects going on. I'll be better off building my two-door Subaru Impreza. Yes, I have one of those. Didn't show it to you recently. I don't know if I did ever show it on video, but I plan to do a full EG33, basically Subaru SVX engine in the two-door Impreza. With there's already a manual transmission in there. There's already an exhaust. There's already a bunch of stuff already in, but the body is shot. I got to do body work, but considering a two-door Impreza, it's worth something. Better off building out that way, and doesn't need an inspection, mechanical inspection of any sort. It's still plated and insured in my name, so I don't need to do any inspection. That's a good sign of Quebec. No mechanical inspection, as long as your car is plated every year. I mean, you can put it on storage status, but no more than 11 months. So I plate it every year, even though it doesn't have an engine in, and the system here in Quebec allows that. They never told me anything. Anyway, I never go to the. I barely ever go to the official SAAQ. Anyways, so if they have something to tell me, they want to send me a letter when the post system works. Because Canada. I'm having a hard time with this one. Okay, it's just because I have a finger that have some difficulties, so yeah, guess it's gonna leak all out. I don't know. It's stuck there. Need a screwdriver. Flathead screwdriver. Add one right here. Yeah, this is not a way you usually try out a oil pan, I guess, but I'm gonna replace the gasket anyway, so I guess there's gonna be a bunch of oil pouring down. If I go fast, oil's gonna stay in the pan. There we go. I'm making a mess. There we go. Making a mess. Making a mess. That's gonna stop. Right here. Yep. That's it. The thing I have to do is to replace the filter. And trying to look if there's anything wrong with this one. Looks like it has been like brass weld. I don't know if this is OEM or not, or if it's an upgrade. Upgrade! Like in my favorite movie, Idiocracy. Upgrade. Made a mess again. Happens once in a while. Okay, but that's it. Around here. Use that old t-shirt. Yes. The whole mess. Okay. transmission oil. You gotta have good gloves actually. If you don't want to get that kind of oil onto your hands. Even though I have gloves, I'm pretty sure they're gonna stink transmission oil for a while. It's just that stuff is maybe not good for your skin. Some those bolts apart. Doesn't matter. There we go. We're gonna let it drain. Let it drain, let it drain. Canada, bro. Let it drain, let it drain. So what's on the menu for tonight? Pizza? Hope so. Gluten-free pizza is the best. You don't get bloated. Bloated. Alright. Let it drain, let it drain. Yeah, you gotta always have like some kind of rags or old t-shirt to sponge the oil. You always want to have some kind of B plan when you're doing mechanics. It's no big deal, it's just normal. This is a bench like gonna be using for engines and transmission. Yeah, gloves are soaked with transmission oil now. Yep. Next step is going to be to remove that. I think there's a proper way to remove the filter. Got to remove this one probably. Yeah. I don't know. There's maybe these small O-rings that goes in there. Able to remove that. Maybe if I undo those two bolts, the pipe's gonna come off, and I'm gonna be able to unscrew the filter off. There's under the pipe here. I'm gonna have to look it up. What's this? The shifter. Yeah, this is shifter plate kind of thing when you shift up and down the automatic transmission. Yeah, the problem with this one was that the front diff blew out. The front diff blew out, so I'm not expecting to have much sludge in the transmission, but there is. Look at that. It's a gooey stuff, and there's kind of a magnet there, and it's all sludgy. I'm gonna have to clean that up somehow. Yeah, there's a little bit of gray deposit in the oil. Hopefully I'm removing everything. So yeah, I gotta look up how to take out the filter and the little pipes. We'll work that on from there. There we go. I remove my transmission oil soaked gloves maybe. Yeah. Running out of rags. Yeah, so I'm just gonna remove those gloves. Yeah, so basically, yeah, remove some two bolts, one here, and then this pipe, I guess it's gonna come off, and then there's this one, which is oops, you cannot see. There's this one. I guess I'm gonna have to take off that bolt somehow. I don't know. Need to get that filter out. Look this up and see how it goes. Alright, so to continue on my previous take, actually, I managed to get the filter out, and the only thing I had to remove with this was this small pipe here that goes from around there to up there. That's retained by two full thread bolts, and then I was able to slide off the filter that way, and then take it off from the main entrance for the filter. And the inside of the filter looks like it was due to replace, so that's a good thing. Gonna be able to put a brand new filter in. Where's my filter? I don't know where I have put the filter. It's right here. I'll be able to put that in. They don't provide a small O-ring. That was a small O-ring. They don't provide it. Yeah, small O-ring right here. I guess I'm gonna put it back. It's no big deal. Just gonna inspect the O-ring. If it's not brittle, and put it back in. And I have to. There was this gasket for the back of the transmission, and the gasket is used for it's very squished, you know, like. Has been in there for long, so I'm gonna do a new gasket with this material. Just gonna put the gasket on a sheet of material, and I'm gonna trace around it and cut it with scissors. And I'm gonna be able to put the gasket back on. And for this part, still have to change the seals on the donuts that goes on each side, and then I'm gonna be able to put it in the front of the transmission. Oh, this is the back. This is the front. This is the front of the transmission. I'm gonna slide that on and adjust the you know, with this on, gonna be able to adjust the front differential slightly. Oh yeah, so things are moving quite well. Actually, I didn't do much for a while because It's been snowing. I was working and a lot of things to do around. I had to get that white Forester for the parts, which is no longer in front here. I moved it to the yards. So I plowed the yard today. It was it was 2 degrees this morning. So I plowed the yard, and looks pretty neat. It's gonna freeze off tonight. Still an airplane? What are you guys doing? And yeah, it's gonna snow again tonight. Yeah, the Forester is somewhere in the yard over there. So I'm gonna try and make another video with the yard. Yeah, this is an old snowboard I took off the junk pile of somebody that had laying around on the street, and I made a bench with it. Not bad. It's just it's not as snowboard is not as sturdy as it could be. So, anyways, I gotta go back inside and stay warm, not catch cold again, and I'll see you guys around.